Hello, chat. Hope you guys are doing well.
Hello. Oh.
Huh?
Cat was crawling on the cable.
Oh no, that's not very good. Hope you guys are doing well. Look, you guys are on the screen. It's so cool, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Welcome to the annual Valentine's Day thingy. I did bring this TV to the restaurant. Everyone looked at me really strangely when I did that, but the bartender was pretty chill about it, so. With the power of magic, chat, me and Spade are united on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, hope you guys are doing well on this faithful day. I presume that mostly everyone in this chat doesn't have someone to, like, spend their Valentine's Day with, so as a little bit of a tradition, since last Valentine's I did the exact same thing as this. I don't know if you remember. Whoever actually was there back then.
True.
But I did something very similar, so figured it'd be nice to spend some time with chat.
Wow, Anki. Have fun
Do you wanna
pooping.
do you wanna do this for like 1 or 2 hours, Mara, and then go play Marvel Rivals?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sounds good. I'll stream that as well, if anyone's still up.
Wild.
Brody said earlier some shit like, "Oh, what a nice, happy, fun stream, and tomorrow we're gonna be killing each other," or something.
Ah, yeah.
If ranked,
Fun.
yeah, I'll play ranked. I'll play ranked. You gotta lock in though, Anki, if you want to join us on ranked. Cannot be throwing games, little bro. That
Can't
shit.
slag.
Yeah, that shit is not gonna be allowed. Hold on, let me quickly grab something. What's it called? The thing that like holds photos.
Picture frame?
Picture frame. There we go.
What?
I want to see if I can grab a picture frame, 2 picture frames, and the
Ooh, yes. I think I know what you're putting
yeah,
down.
I know. I was looking for the I was looking for it earlier before the stream started, but I couldn't fucking find it. Like I couldn't find one that fit my desire, so there's a chance I might not be able to. All these picture frames look so fancy.
Museum art type shit.
Yeah, for real. You're gonna have to entertain the chat while I do this.
Okay. So chat. What do you want to talk about? Give me some prompts.
I know a good prompt. I love this one. On a scale of 1 to 10, chat, how's your day been so far?
Wow.
It's a good gauge. It's a good gauge of like, you know, what the energy's like, what the vibes are like. You guys, huh?
So now Brody just got bonked by Ultimate.
Crazy.
He asked, "Hey Krubs, what would you do if I redeemed Kill in Game right now?"
I don't know, bro. I'll kill myself.
What?
That's a joke, obviously. Or I just have to kill Mara.
Okay. Wow. On Valentine's Day? That's insane.
Yeah, it would suck, wouldn't it?
It would.
Well, I guess I'd just have to beat my wife.
Crazy. Like Romeo and Juliet? Yeah. Deadly love story. Crazy. I don't think they were killing each other.
Yeah, I was about
though.
to say, I don't think they really killed... Well, they indirectly killed each other.
Well, kind of, but, you know.
Not intentionally.
Not... Yeah. Don't think that counts.
All these picture frames are so fucking doo-doo.
I don't remember Romeo fucking stabbing Juliet. Yeah, that's that. That's the retelling.
Oh boy, I do love it when Romeo beat his wife.
When they're like 14?
Yeah, Juliet was like 14 and Romeo was like 20 or something.
Wait, I'm gonna Google this.
Oh, mamma mia, bro. Times have changed. That shit would not fly nowadays. Nor should it. Okay, I think I might have found something.
Okay, so she's 13, but her birthday is apparently in 2 weeks.
Well, no it isn't. She's dead.
So that's why she's claimed to be 14. Well, yeah. Actually, Romeo wasn't that old. He seemed to be like a teen as well. Around about 16, 17.
Oh, okay, alright. Am I gonna be able to do this?
2025 live action, Romeo did actually pull up a Glock 18.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you seen that like really strange Romeo and Juliet live action? Where it was like Leonardo DiCaprio or something?
Oh, with like street gangs and shit
Yeah,
like
like
that.
street gangs.
Yeah.
Who
I think we
directed
watched
that
that in
shit?
school.
Yeah, same. Who the fuck? Who thought?
The teachers were like, "Oh, it's gonna have street gangs."
All the kids are gonna like
the
it.
attention span.
Yeah, true. The kids are gonna like the guns and shit, right? Surely.
I wanna watch Romeo and Juliet with street gangs.
It was literally just called Romeo and Juliet, though, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah, Romeo plus Juliet from 1996.
Damn, 1996. Ancient.
Yep. I wasn't even born then.
Neither was I.
I figured as much. I'd be confused if you were.
Anyways, chat, what have you guys done anything fun for Valentine's Day? You guys, like, spend time with your family or something? Or, I don't know, significant other, perchance?
Love story in a gang war where Romeo falls in love with a rival gang and they get fucking shot. Sounds about right.
Yeah, pretty much. No, that was pretty much the... It was literally just Romeo and Juliet, like, one-on-one. But with street gangs. The strange part about it was that they kept the Shakespearean dialogue.
Hell yeah, true.
So...
Well, the German version wasn't as, like...
Well, the English version, because Shakespeare was from England, was like one-to-one. So like, oh, where art thou, Romeo? In the middle of, like, fucking the Bronx.
No, I don't think the German version was like that. Oh shit, I forgot. What did you forget, Kiwi? Give me a second, I'm scratching my eye. Eye scratchies.
Yeah, for real. Is it gonna fit? Oh,
For
it
real, for
fits.
real.
Yeah, it fits. Yippee! No, I just need to grab yours. Do you know what? For the fact that for the fact it took me like 2 hours to, well, 3 hours actually, to draw the thing that I drew, I'm pretty proud of it.
I love it. I'm thinking about how to, like, print it out.
Aw, that's so cute.
I want to put it in my camper van.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of proud of it. I tried to emanate the art style of like those Destiny wallpapers that I showed you.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much more harder to do than it actually like looks.
That's usually the issue with, like, copying art styles. Damn, I just saw my sculpt on screen.
Give it a second. The drawing you made is so much more bigger compared to mine. I gotta like...
I'm sorry, I have a huge canvas size every time I draw.
Hello, Mike. Welcome to the chat. Hope your day's going well. You got a Valentine's Day, Mike?
I needed to talk to Drippy for Valentine's Day today after getting back from school, but I forgot. Well, Valentine's Day is not over yet, so...
True, it's not over yet. As much as some people would like it to be.
Shoot your shot. No, I'm alone. I hit the gym. That is kind of depressing, but hey,
That's
at least you did something productive.
That is true. At least you did something productive. Maybe you'll get like a baddie in the gym or something. I don't fucking know.
The gym is my Valentine. Wow,
The gym
that
is
is
your
sad.
Valentine. That's crazy. Hold on, give me a second.
That forehead is insane. Which forehead are you talking about, Kiwi?
Ugh. Going gym
Going-
soon too. Oh, I didn't know you went to the gym as well, Bahima.
Damn. We're getting really buff to to beat the mice.
That's crazy. Lore accurate husband beating. A picture from
The drawing I drew will be real. Wild.
which one? What drawing did he drew?
Didn't he like draw a really buff version of himself?
Did he?
No, for Hemo. I remember.
Was it over here? I don't know. Is that good? No, it's not. Why isn't it fitting?
Bald crabs. What do you expect from a fucking skeleton?
Yes, sir. Bald grubs. I'm actually bald in real life. I'm just really self-conscious about it and never show it.
I've been going gym for quite a while, but the beating is definitely the reason.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Figured as much.
How's everyone today?
Hi. Hey.
I think we're doing pretty well, me and Spade. We
Yes.
haven't done anything particularly romantic.
No.
No, I don't know. I'm horrible at keeping up with romantic stuff. Spade was drawing the drawing that she made for me over the past couple of days, giving me sneak peeks and stuff. And then I saw it and I was like, oh, do you know what? I know today is Valentine's Day, but I'm gonna give it a shot and draw something as well.
It's not my lock screen.
Nice, nice. Do you know, like I said, I'm really proud of it for the fact that I drew it in like 3 hours.
Oh, I really like it.
Good, good. I don't know what possessed me to... I had a different plan for the background, but I don't know what possessed me to draw it in the way that I drew it. But I think it looks cool. I don't know what it is.
It does.
It's something. Reverse night sky, maybe? I don't know. The original idea I had was doing like a proper background in like a similar art style to the way I drew you and me. But the time...
Suck ass.
Yeah, and the time crunch was a bit... So I figured I'd just do something a little abstract and call it a day.
I like it.
Krebs, you need a fucking wig? Okay, bro, I'm not a cancer patient. Calm down. Maybe I'm proud of being bald.
Hey. It's not only cancer patients that wear wigs.
Well, my dad's bald and he doesn't wear a wig.
Have you ever asked him if he wants one?
No, actually, I haven't.
See? So you don't know if he wants one or not. Maybe it's his biggest wish.
Kiwi said, I gave someone chocolate today. It was me. It was himself.
Wow.
That headset bump is insane. What kind of skull is that? It's my skull, bro. You know what, Kiwi, if you're really intrigued, I could just rip your flesh off your fucking head and show you what yours looks like. Put it in a museum. They'd probably think it's some sort of fucking Neanderthal, considering how, you know, small your brain is.
Wow.
When will you wear wigs? I fucking hate that joke. I've never found it funny. Everyone... the original friend group I had in my university fucking loved that joke. And
Why?
I don't know. I never fucking understood it. They just... I feel like sometimes jokes are just people saying shit and then just laughing. As like a social thing. You know how like rich people laugh, you know? Go, ho, ho, ho. They don't find it funny. They just laugh. And it's the same way that people add like LMAO and lol at the end of a sentence. Like, you are not laughing. You're just not. Whatever I said or whatever someone else said, there's... Whenever people add like lol and LMAO, I'm guilty of this as well, but whenever people do that, it's just, you're not fucking laughing. It's just
I
this...
don't know when or why I started adding lol to my sentences so frequently.
I've been doing it since I was a kid, but it's like a psychological thing. It's quite literally like laughing. You sometimes have the urge to laugh more, even at things you don't find funny in social situations. It's just a psychological thing. Because laughter implies that you're fitting in, and, you know, it implies that, you know, you found the other person funny, and then they have a higher chance of, like, being buddy-buddy with you. It's, you know, it's just... Mike says, it's so funny when he laughs, bro. I don't think I've seen the full clip, actually. But, yeah, I've heard that joke so many fucking times in my university, and it's just... Brother, like... And I just kind of stood there like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Wow. Peak humor.
Yeah, peak humor. Since both you
Also,
and Spade...
Spade uses XD a lot. I do.
Yeah, you do. Since both you and Spade made pretty little drawings, kind of for each other, couldn't they be in front of each other?
Well, I don't know what you mean.
How am I meant to do that, bro? What do you mean in front of each other? What's a
I
young
use
blood?
LOL mostly when, like, I'm saying something slightly... How do I explain this? It's not funny, but slightly lol or smile-worthy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, a little, tiny little chuckle.
Yeah, and XD when I'm just smiling.
I see. Interesting.
I don't know. I also, like, use the, what is it, C double, like, I don't know what it's
Oh
called
yes,
in
no,
English.
that's cute. That can slide. Like Spades,
C colon.
it's not what's said, it's like the setup and the way he said it. Ah, I see. Okay. Alright, well, thanks for explaining the joke, Mike. Go fuck yourself. Spades drawing in front of the hoodie guy and the grey heavy drawing in front of the booba. Excuse me?
Booba.
Well, as much as it is drawings to each other, I'm quite proud of my drawing, and I'm sure Spade's quite proud of her drawing, so...
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. Okay, brother, listen, if people start using this fucking C, if people who are not Spade start using the C, I'm gonna have an issue with you.
That's my thing, Mike! Get your own thing!
Spade isn't real, Spade isn't real, you're single. It's a possibility. Would not doubt it.
How would that even work?
I don't fucking know.
Have you just been paying me for nearly 2 years to play your girlfriend?
Or I'm just, like, schizophrenic.
Is that why you're
instead
so
of having
poor?
sex, I just jerk off.
Okay.
I see why you have a hood on constantly now. Yep, because I'm bald.
No
Yeah,
hair.
you got me, Kiwi. So anyways, who are you talking to? You guys. Right?
Huh.
Kiwi, let's not hyper focus on people's characteristics. Otherwise, I'm about to start bringing up the fact that you're like 3 foot tall.
Why?
Well, I didn't start this. He seems to have an issue with the fact that I'm quite literally a decomposing skeleton. And now he has the fucking audacity to try and clap back and try and get mad. Tell me you've never had a human interaction without telling me you've never had a human interaction before. I'm not 3 feet tall? Really? You sure about that? Swear less, spell more. So anyways, who are you talking to? Okay, I've already read that.
Actually going schizophrenic.
So, Kiwi's already kind of announced that he's got plans for Valentine's Day. Hypothetical plans.
Mm-hmm.
Even, like...
Wait, what? You're 4'10"?
It seems that's what he said, yeah.
Huh?
What? Are you taller than him?
Yes?
Wow.
By 20 centimeters!
20 centimeters! That's the difference between me and you!
Yeah!
What the fuck?
Kiwi's half a meter shorter than you.
What the fuck? Half a fucking meter, bro? Kiwi says I'm out of here. That's crazy. You will never see me again. You brought this upon yourself, mate. You called me bald. You called me bald, mate. Crabs, you're literally a foot taller than the word cat. Okay, alright, let's not rage bait Kiwi.
I'm like 5'6".
I fucking hate you. Listen, it's not my fault that... Like, it's not my fault that I'm so tall. And it's not Mara's fault that she's so short. And it's also not your fault that, you know, you're short. Plus, you're like 12 or something. You'll probably have a growth spurt soon.
It depends, like, how... Do you have any tall people in your family, you know?
Well, I mean, I feel like that's a pretty fucking horrible indicator because my family is full of short people.
Well,
I could have had a
not that
Valentine's. Oh
short.
shit, JX. Yeah, you had a crush on some girl, right? If I remember correctly. Not 12. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. 11. My bad. It happens.
Okay.
It fucking happens. Listen, my
Listen-
memory when it comes to irrelevant things is a little hazy. Anyways,
The thing is, like, in like 3 or 4 years, Kiwi's gonna have like the ultimate fucking growth spurt. It's
Yeah,
probably
that's what
gonna
I'm
be
saying.
taller than you, and then we're all gonna be afraid.
well, I mean, like, I suppose that also, like, okay, maybe that's a bit harsh, but it does kind of also depend on, like, ethnicity, doesn't it? Like, for example, Asian people are notoriously short. You know, nothing against them, it's just kind of how...
Asian?
Kiwi's not Asian, I don't think. But, like, what I'm saying is, it's not just... maybe ethnicity is the wrong fucking word. Genetics, there we go. Ethnicity is a bit of a bad word to put there. I mean, technically it's not wrong. It's technically not wrong. But, I mean, Kiwi's Indian, I think. I don't know anything. I mean, all the Indian friends I had were short, but maybe I'm just freakishly tall. I proved flush down successfully. That's nice. Was that your Valentine's Day you threw down the toilet, Anki? Jake says, I could have had a Valentine's, but like I said, I sold. I'm too afraid to ask out, so I won't risk it. No, bro, don't sit there in that bubble being too afraid to fucking ask a girl out. Mamma mia. Shoot your shot, man. The worst you can say is no, right, guys? Surely. No, listen, you're either going to chase this girl, or guy, or neither. I don't know, whatever you guys are into. You're going to chase this individual, and if you don't ask them, you're not going to get a concrete answer. And if you don't get a concrete answer, your brain subconsciously will still think there's a chance. And so you're going
You
to...
didn't even ask me to be your Valentine.
What? Yeah, because we're fucking dating.
You could have still asked.
Mara, would you like to be my Valentine's date? See? Easy. See, guys? See, that's all it takes, bro. That's
Listen, you
That's
can't,
all it takes, you guys.
you can't, like, confidently sit here and be like, so easy. When I was the one that asked you out.
I know. Mike says, should have said no, it would have been so funny. You see, I know Mara a little too well. To the point that I know she's not going to say no.
Kiwi, your FBI agent is about to knock on your door. Tone it down.
Yeah, or Jeff Bezos.
That too. Probably both.
Mike said earlier, I'm not even afraid to ask anyone anymore. I just don't like anyone. That's fair enough, honestly. That's fair enough. Listen, I've dabbled in the aspects of people, and honestly, most of the people I've met, I really wouldn't want to go out with them either.
Same.
I hate people, and nobody's interesting, so. Krubs, your family's all short compared to you because you're adopted? I'm pretty sure I'm not, considering the fact that my brother looks exactly like me. And we have a 9-year difference.
They look like copy-paste.
Yeah, nice try though, Brody. Mike says, and everyone I've already tried. Damn, that's depressing. If I become tall in 10 years' time, I'm gonna fly to the UK, then Germany, and shoot the both of you, says Kiwi. Well, good thing this stream is going straight to YouTube, where, I don't know, I'll just report it to the police before it happens. I'll wait 9 years and 11 months to report it. I asked last year, says Anki, got a no, wanted to die. So I have trauma now. Oh, brother, come on. I don't know. I mean, that's fair enough. But at the same time, it's like... rejection is a natural part of life, chat. The fact that you get rejected or accepted, it's one of two options. But you have to at least try. And to be fair, like I said, I think it's good to get a clear, concrete answer of yes or no. Like, yeah, sure, there might be some consequences to it. The girl might make fun of you because you're fucking ugly. But, nevertheless, it's good to go out there and experience those consequences in general, I think. Because if you
I mean, it
don't,
also
if you
shows
don't get
that you
that
have
concrete,
confidence.
yeah, exactly. Well, you've got to do it confidently as well, yeah. Because if you don't approach this concrete wall of yes or no, you're gonna be living in this middle ground forever, and that does not. Trust me, from my own experience, that doesn't do wonders to the mind.
Oh, absolutely not.
That shit will fuck you up more than a rejection, I think.
Yeah.
Mike says, I've dabbled in the aspects of people, spoken like a true sociopathic robot.
Sly!
This guy
Happy
must be-
Valentines!
Mike must be fucking blind, because I'm obviously a fucking skeleton.
Okay.
Anki says, Drippy's my Valentine's now that I think about it. And Kiwi says, I will rend you apart. Okay. Behemoth says, not asking is automatically a no. Well, it's a 50% chance if you ask, better to ask anyways. I don't actually think, Behemoth, that not asking equals a no. I don't think it does. If you don't ask, you're in this middle ground. And like I said, your mind will eventually start playing tricks on you. Thinking that, oh, maybe she does like me. Maybe, or he, or they, or I don't fucking know. No, maybe, you know, maybe this person likes me, right? Who knows? But your brain's like, don't ask them because you're scared of rejection. Yeah, well, you know, she's being nice to me, hee ha ha ha. And you never fucking know. You never truly know. And eventually you do get to that point of this hazy middle ground where your mind is just going to rip itself apart trying to figure it out. When in reality, the logical solution would be to go up to this person that you like and just ask them. Because getting that concrete wall of yes or no is far better than sitting in this middle ground of, I don't know, but I'm too fucking scared to do anything. Mike says, is it bad that I've already got my no answer and I'm still subconsciously trying to? Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's...
I don't know.
It
It depends. Like, in what sense, no? Like, what kind of no did you get? A no, fuck off, I never want to talk to you? Or, no, sorry.
No, I'd still say no is a no. I know, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Krubs,
Well-
Krubs says the fucking obvious for the 50th time this fucking year. But, I mean, yeah, it's. I do agree with Mara. It's incredibly situational. But I personally.
No
wouldn't.
is no. Yes, I know what you mean.
No is no,
but I'm
yes?
like asking.
Yes or no?
No is no.
Yes.
Agreed. I can't be ugly if, like, the most beautiful girl in my class dated me. Maybe maybe she just has horrible taste in men.
It's possible. Not saying, you know, not saying that's the definitive reason, JX. We just like playing devil's advocate.
I'm gonna ask her
gang.
out. Good luck. Let us know how it goes.
Good, JX, good. Game says, hey big man. Hi short man.
Okay.
How's it going, man? How's your Valentine's Day going? I feel like my tolerance for bullshit, like, drops by several thousand increments whenever I'm using this PNG tuber. Mike says, I got friend-zoned, and we still talk every day. And I told her we should probably stop talking so I can get over her, and then we just keep talking literal seconds later. Yeah, that's not healthy, I'd say. Usually, yeah, in most circumstances, when you get a no, you kind of stop talking to the person. But if the person you asked out says no, and then, you know, says, we can still be friends. Oh, brother, you're fucking cooked. Because that shit's gonna be horrible. Unless you've got, like, emotions of steel. Unless you have incredible fucking control of your emotions. At some point, you're going to start feeling very confused and shit. You guys have any other plans for today, says Sly? I'm just stuck doing homework. Well, no, not particularly. I mean, I'm probably gonna play
Not
Marvel
really.
Rivals with Spade later on stream. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's content and it's a fun game. If me and Spade were actually, you know, together in real life, we'd probably go to, or we'd have probably already gone to some sort of coffee shop or something. But, or that
Waffles.
waffle place, yeah. Yes, sir, that waffle place. But we're not. So, you know. No waffles, no sex, life is sad.
Yeah, very sad.
It's going well. I slept for 15 hours today, says Game. Damn.
Wow. You really needed that sleep, huh?
Apparently so. Jake says she said yes to be my Valentines. See? Sometimes stories have a happy ending.
Nice.
Or a happy beginning in this case. Was recovering from a hectic week? Yeah, I recall you saying, Game, that you, like, had 25 hours of uni in the... or however long it was in the past couple of days, so... But we were friends before it, too. I mean, I figured as much, Mike. You don't particularly start a friendship off by asking a girl out and her saying no. That's not really how friendships start, Mike. Thanks for clarifying, though. I'm sure she was never dating anyone, so I had more of a chance.
That's an interesting thing to say. Huh?
I mean, what? What do you mean? I mean, it makes sense.
Just, I don't know, just wacky thing to say.
I don't understand his phrasing either, but I think I generally understand what he was trying to say.
Maybe I don't.
YJ, 35 hours of uni in 3 days. Yeah, okay. Well, I correctly remembered it. Unless Game altered the number to apply more to what I said. Anyways. Yeah, good shit, Jax. Good shit. See, chat. Go ask him out. Go live a little bit, I think. Because you're never gonna know unless you actually ask. And as I mentioned, I think sometimes not asking, if you're still in love with this person or still like this person, not asking is much more destructive than asking, in my opinion. Is there still time to buy her a Valentine's gift? Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, there's always time to buy her a Valentine's gift. There is always time, and I probably recommend you should, you know, get around to doing that. Apparently, I haven't...
buy her flowers. Say some shit that, like, they remind you of her.
Oh, is that what women work? Is that what women want, I mean?
Listen, okay, I can't speak for 100% of women, but the most women I met just like gifts that the other person chooses because they thought about them when looking at them. It's
That's
like, oh,
so
you
oddly
thought
specific.
about me?
I don't think that's... Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just really autistic and a sociopath. But I don't particularly, like, have that a lot. I don't really look at anything and think, oh, this reminds me of a person.
I look at stuff all the time and I'm like, oh, this person would love this, or this person would like this.
Yeah, no, but I think there's a difference between this person would like this and this reminds me of the person, you know? Because if it's this person would like this, yeah, sure, I have that all the time. I was like, oh, yeah, that would fit on this person. But I don't really connotate objects to people, if that makes sense. Like, in the way of, like, if Mike was an object, he'd be a... he'd be a coffee cup.
It more like remind them... reminds... I don't know what the sentence is. You know what I mean? Like...
yeah, I know what you mean.
You look at something and are like, oh, this person would like this, or, you know, shit like that.
Mike says, apparently I have emotions of steel because I've been dealing with the shit since August. I don't envy you.
Oh, mamma mia.
Yeah, mama, fuck up. Jake says, what do I buy? Chocolates or flowers? Chocolates, flowers, or if you know any of her interests, I personally think that flowers and chocolates, pretty basic stuff.
Pretty basic.
But if you get her something that you know she likes or is interested in, like, maybe she likes drawing, get her some fucking pencils or something, you know? It's obviously a little harder than just getting chocolates or flowers, but she'll probably realize that,
Maybe she likes reading.
Yeah, she'll probably realize there's a little bit more effort into just getting something proper as opposed to something random.
Do I buy a Pandora charm of two bears hugging? I saw it in the shop with my mom, it's not even expensive. Does she have a Pandora bracelet? That's the question, you know? If you buy her a charm and she doesn't have the bracelet for it, then... You know?
Mike says, no crubs, that must be a woman thing? Okay, bro, because I don't feel that a lot. I think you meant about, like, the flowers or stuff, or whatever, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm personally someone who like, his love language, or my love language is gifts. I quite like gifts. But when I say I quite like gifts, I quite like practical gifts, you know? That being said, like, art and stuff. Yeah, or jewelry. Like, jewelry is practical in my mind, because I'm going to wear it, you know?
Oh, okay.
Like, that's, you know, it doesn't have to, not every single gift that I get has to, like, advance my, you know, advance my journey to world domination, but just having jewelry, stuff that I wear, is quite nice. Especially if the jewelry looks pretty damn fucking cool. Because it's going to increase my aura points. And then everyone's going to be like, wow, this guy's so cool. Game laughs earlier and says, what would I be, Krebs? You would be a vodka bottle, because you're Russian and I'm racist.
What?
Jake says... No, never mind, he already said that. Anki says,
when I think of game, I think of these, like... Oh my god, what are they called?
I think of a rock. I'm not gonna lie, I just think of a rock. Like a boulder. Like, not a very hard boulder, like kind of like a soft boulder, but just a boulder.
I think of these film clips.
Mm-hmm.
Like these things that they snap close and say, action.
Oh, I see. Well, I think, yeah, that's fair enough. I think you're connotating that to more what he does instead of like a personality, but that's fair enough. Like, I'm not.
I don't know, I didn't even think too much. I just like, no. It was like, game. That's that in my mind.
My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. I'm sorry.
Sometimes when I'm bored, I just play like in my mind association game. So like, I just have like random things that I associate with other random things. So if you ask me, what does this remind you of, or who does this remind you of, I'm just probably gonna have an answer. What I associate it with.
That's fair enough.
Because it was also sort of like a skill from when I had panic attacks. Like some other altar would just throw a word at me, and I would start associating other things to like calm myself down from panic attacks. Because you have to think about it, you know.
I suppose so. Yeah. Interesting. I've never actually heard of that before.
No, it was just something that I figured out on my own because we had an altar that did that like automatically, basically. Like you said a word and he just said a random word back that he associates with it. And I thought it was very funny every time he like popped up and just did that. So I did that along with him and realized, oh, I have to concentrate and it actually calms me down.
That is quite interesting, actually.
So yeah. Because I don't really like these typical panic attack skills of like, oh, 5 things you see, 4 things you can feel, because then I'm like, brother, or like, because the last question is like, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste, and I'm like, that's the stupidest fucking question, and then I just get aggressive.
I see.
So I like associating things more.
Fair enough. I can't say I've ever heard of that. Nor have I ever had a panic attack, so,
Never?
No.
I'm interested. Who here in chat has ever, like, experienced a panic attack? Bye, Jay. Have fun.
See, man, I'm gonna quickly read what Anki said. Anki said earlier, I had a thing with the person I liked. I'm unsure. Threw on our date and was kept in the friend zone. Then keep hearing about all the guys she seems to be interested in over and over again. Has been going on for the past 2.5 years. Yeah, the friend zone, or, like I said, the middle ground is horrible. Don't be in the fucking middle ground at all. Don't be there. You might as well shoot your shot, because that's going to give you a nice end on the chapter of, you know, going after someone. Anyways, yeah, chat, how many panic attacks have you guys had?
Are panic attacks even real? I've never even seen one. As someone with a panic disorder, I can assure you they are real.
I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of doctors who have medically diagnosed panic attacks before. Otherwise, you know, there wouldn't be something called panic attacks.
Game, yeah. Vahimo, yeah. Sly, yeah. Oh, I had one last week, I think. Dealt with someone who was getting banned from a server I ran, and they did a bad thing for attention. Oof. That's always shit.
What did they do, Sly, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know if they can actually, like, say that.
Well, obviously, if you... Well, okay, alright. Let me just rephrase my question before I ask it again. Don't tell me if it's something that you're not allowed to say in Twitch chat. However, if you can't, please DM me it. Thank you very much. I'm very interested about things.
Hi, Purgatory.
Hello, Infernal Purgatory. Welcome to the chat. How's my young'uns doing? Okay, alright. Well, apparently purgatory is ascended to the status of a grandma.
I used to have them frequently. Oh, damn. Frequent panic attacks are just so, like... I don't know, there's like a point where they just get... annoying, in a sense, you know? Like, you can feel them coming on and you're just like, oh, fucking not again.
Have you ever had a panic attack in front of me?
Not me personally, but another altar.
Really?
Yeah, remember when... Like, I think it was one of your first visits, and you left the room because you went to the toilet, and, you didn't want the cats to wake me
I remember
up.
that. That was, yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was
Lock the
embarrassing.
door from the outside. To be fair. I had a semi-panic attack recently. I think I talked to you about it.
Well, I'd like to hope you did.
Well, yeah, where I was like, hey, can we, like, do something? Because either I'm having a breakdown or a panic attack.
Yes, I remember
because
that.
I think, yeah, I think that was, like, an oncoming panic attack because I'm so stressed
yes.
with the whole fucking moving thing. So it just kind of piled up. And I usually can tell nowadays when I'm having a panic attack because my chest starts to constrict and I feel like I can't really breathe.
Well, no, I've in that case, yeah, that is confirming what I already thought in the sense of, yeah, that's a panic attack. In which case, I've never had a panic attack now. Purgatory says, well, I can't call you guys parentals because that's just a weird being much older than yours. Just call us... yeah, you can call us whatever the fuck you want to, I don't really fucking care. What's the difference between a breakdown and a panic attack, asks Mike.
Well,
now, chat, Spade's about to break it down.
Okay, I'm describing this from my personal view. Obviously, people experience breakdowns and panic attacks very differently. But a panic attack is usually where your body goes into like the sort of like adrenaline state where your body doesn't fully understand that what you're experiencing is not threatening your life. So it thinks like, oh, like, I'm about to fucking die. A lot of people, when they have a really bad panic attack, think that they're having a heart attack or that they're going to pass out because their body is just reacting so intensely to what is happening. It can be caused by the most random shit. It depends. I have a generalized anxiety disorder, which I'm not going to go into further, but a part of that when I was younger was social anxiety. So whenever I would have to talk to someone, I would I would start slipping into a panic attack because my body just saw talking to people as the ultimate threat. Also, thanks, love.
You're welcome.
While a breakdown is more of like not fear-related emotions, but just more like overwhelming sadness, you know, stuff like that. That's more of a breakdown. When you like just start crying because things shit and you feel like you can't do anything against it, and yeah.
Hold on. What's going on? What are my chances of being infernal in a 1v1 fight? Says Kiwi. What if I had a knife? Okay, Kiwi, you're at this age where, like, joking about, like, fucking fighting someone with a knife is mildly acceptable because of the fact that you're too young to understand that people actually fucking die from knife crimes and stuff. But, I wouldn't recommend personally joking about that. Also, if you do actually want a proper answer, if you're ever fighting someone who has a knife, and even if you do have a knife, or if you don't have a knife, you're probably going to die if you stick around. So, I'd recommend turning around and leaving. In that point, it doesn't even become a fight. It becomes surviving. Because beating someone up and knocking them out is all handy-dandy. But if the other person has a knife, you're probably going to die. Anyways. Mike says, I've had a breakdown. That's cool. Why the fuck is he telling us this? I'm joking.
Because he said before that he never had a panic attack.
I know. I'm joking.
I never had a thought of life-threatening while I was having a panic attack. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's, like, different from person to person, because there's surprisingly a lot of cases where people go to the ER or call an ambulance because they're convinced that they're having a heart attack, and it turns out they were just quote-unquote, having a panic attack.
If I had a slingshot, though, well, depends how good you are with a slingshot, you know? Maybe you're the next Usopp or something.
That's wild.
Brody's right. A hunt. What the fuck is Mike talking about, bro? What are you guys even fucking talking about, honestly? I realized that I might have had a panic attack after I was well done. Huh?
Yeah, if you're, like, not used...
Oh, after you were done with the episode, yeah. Okay,
if you're not used to the feeling and don't have it often, it's like, in retrospect, you're like, holy shit, I think I had a panic attack.
Maybe you just self-induced... Yeah, maybe Mike just self-induced a panic attack. That'd be funny.
Well, no, but kind of, you can, if you'd like too caught up in your own brain.
No, but like, he's saying that, he felt a shit ton of pain because of the fact that he was in the gym and ripped a muscle or something.
Well, yeah, but he ripped the chest muscle, so right where his heart is, so obviously when it hurts as fuck, then you're like, holy shit, am I having a heart attack?
Hold on, I'm gonna turn on the funny noises, give me a second. Copy... Actually, no, never mind. I'm not turning on the funny noises. Fuck you guys. You guys are gonna have to wait for me playing Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, he says, it was like the left side of my chest, it was fucking hurting badly, and I didn't realize I tore it. Yeah, I think my brain would also, at first, go to, holy shit, I'm having a heart attack, instead of, holy fuck, I ripped my chest muscle.
Give me a second. Copy...
Man, I'm so ripped. I ripped my chest. I think the only thing back in the day when I used to go to the gym, the only thing that I did was like slightly tear a thigh muscle, and that was also not fun. Because I was good at leg press, like, I don't know what it's called, but I overdid it.
Yeah, it's called leg press, yeah.
Yeah, I was really good at that, but
I'm
I
not
overdid
surprised.
it a bit. Excuse me?
The thigh muscles.
They're there, yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, sorry to interject a little bit drastically, but, Purgatory, Shrew's avatar is already done. I've had it done for the past, like, 3 days. I just forgot to say anything.
Great.
Do you guys prefer the chat, or do you guys prefer the avatars? I personally like the chat more, because you guys are kind of, like, immortalized into the, Sure, I'll do a boss. You guys are immortalized, onto the stream forever and ever. And I think that's pretty cool.
I'm for the ADHD brain, it's probably, you know, the stream avatars. It was so scary. I was at work and told my manager I gotta go home and just sat in my car waiting for my parents to pick me up. And I remember sitting there convincing myself that it wasn't my heart, because if it was, I would be already dead. So I was just sitting there with like a poker face on, just counting the seconds, waiting to like fucking die or something.
Do you know what, Mike? Funnily enough, I sometimes have that as well. Not because of your particular circumstance, but sometimes I have... Like, sometimes I have like this tingling in the back of my head. And I read a lot of stories about people who suffer strokes and stuff. And so my brain automatically sometimes goes to the fact that, hey, what if you're having a stroke? And I just kind of sit there for a moment, like, basically dead silent, just kind of counting for a moment and be like, well, that's what I used to do. Right now, whenever I get this tingling or whenever I feel like I'm having a stroke, I just kind of ignore it. Because if I have a stroke, I'm like, what's the point? I'm not going to fucking be able to do anything about it anyways. But especially the first couple of times I had that, I just kind of sat there for a bit, being like, just double checking if I'm still going to be alive in the next couple of minutes. And then after like 10 minutes pass, I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Okay, not dead. I get that. I have the same one like when I get like headaches and like aneurysms.
Aneurysms? What the fuck? What are
Like,
aneurysms?
every
I
time-
use aneurysm as like a funny word, but I don't actually fucking know what it is actually, now that I think about it.
What?
Like, oh, I'm having
Wow.
an aneurysm. I just figure it's someone kind of like shaking on the floor.
What? No. An aneurysm is, well, technically it's like bulging, abnormal
Hey, yo,
bulging
what the fuck?
in the wall of a blood vessel in your brain.
Oh, no, never mind. I do know what an aneurysm is, yes. Yeah, yeah, that's basically just insta-kill, though.
Yeah, and it can, if an
That's just
aneurysm
God doing
bursts,
slash kill.
then
Yeah, I know, you're
dead.
fucking, yeah, you're fucking cooked. Never mind, I do know what an aneurysm is. I do. I don't
So,
know, I
like,
forgot what it was.
I like phases where every time I would get a headache, I was like, okay, if this is an aneurysm, well, cooked.
Yeah, literally. Like, sometimes, like, Mike also said just, holy shit, I've had that before too, but only, like, twice or something. Just sitting there waiting to pass out or some shit. Yeah, sometimes I have these, like, obviously, I'm still fucking alive, right? I hope. But I do sometimes have these, like, moments in my, like, head and stuff. And I remember this one time, I sometimes would crack my jaw. I think this was, like, a year ago. I can't really do it anymore. Not in the same way. I don't know why, but I used to be able to crack my jaw a lot by just shifting it to the side. And this one time I did it after I woke up in the middle of the night, and I felt like there was hot liquid rushing into the side of my face. And I think I told you about this, Mara. And I, for a moment, sleep deprived, was totally fucking convinced that I'd ruptured like a fucking, not vein. What's the other thing? Shit. Not a vein. The thing that's faster.
Artery?
Artery, there we go. I was fully convinced I had somehow ruptured an artery, and that the side of my head was just filling with blood.
Jesus Christ.
Luckily, that didn't happen. But I thought it was happening.
Ay.
Since you're doing such a good job of entertaining chat, I'm gonna go make myself some food, because I've not eaten anything today.
Okay.
Apart from those crisps.
Alrighty. This is why we try not to get too stressed or eat super unhealthy, because high blood pressure can cause a burst and aneurysm, and it might just go unnoticed until you're dead unless you get your head checked for a brain bleed. Yeah. It's fucking scary. Can we bring chat back? You have to wait for Krabs for that. I can't do it. I don't have the control of it. My cat's in the background complaining, if you hear that, so don't mind it. Right, my bad. All good. Just informing you of it. Kate, stop it. Internal bleeding? Well, that's where blood is supposed to be. This is a nice Valentine's Day stream. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I don't know, it's like totally on theme. I don't know. Basically, these type of streams, it was the same basically last year. It's not really that we're doing anything different. Like we sit in a call mostly the main part of the day, anyways, and just talk about whatever comes on our mind, and then like just talk about it. And then it's like, well, if we're gonna do it anyway, we could also just hang out with the people in chat and stream it. It was pretty much the same, yeah. The bleeding is supposed to be in the artery and veins, not anywhere else inside. Otherwise, you would just be hearing sloshing every time you move a little. that would be fucking wild. Just like every time you move your head. Bro, we gotta bring the Krabs cast back. I think so too, personally. Then I still haven't had like the time to properly like design the background and shit like that. Get ready for a different mood tomorrow's stream. Yeah. Krabscast was interesting. Yeah, I mean, when I, like, joined on, I suppose there was only one more Krabscast before it kind of died out.
Yo,
I
I'm
think.
back.
Welcome back.
What's the topic? What are we yapping on about?
Krabscast.
Oh, Krabscast. Yeah, I fucking love Krabscast. I said this in the, I said this in the Slay Mancher stream that I did, a few days ago. But I feel like as soon as I get the new Krabscast, like, set up, the drawings, the background, the characters, you know, I wouldn't have a problem with just doing another one, like, straight away. I'm the kind of person who doesn't, like, how do I put this? I'm incredibly spontaneous with a lot of the things that I do. This includes SMPs, any other projects, stuff like Krabscast. I'd like, the moment I have the ability to, and I'm somewhat interested in it, I'm going to drop everything I'm fucking doing, and just do it. Krabs, can I do Crystal PvP in Dust Till Dawn? You're not going to be able to. Mike says, yes, please bring me on. Krabscast, it was basically just a podcast that I had.
Imagine having a podcast. Couldn't be me. DID, OSTD, Mental Disorders Health Podcast when?
You should, okay, hold on. You should start a podcast. I had this idea, well, no, it wasn't an idea, actually. Poor phrasing that. But there was a thing that was around on Twitch a little while back, and it was called the Housewives of Twitch. It was Adept, you know, back then, when she was still dating XQC. It was QTC Cinderella. Who was Miss Kip's girlfriend at the time?
Oh, was it the girl that's like
the Falcon girl
with the
animal
sanctuary? Yeah.
Who was that? What was her name?
I don't know her name.
Oh, I figured you'd know. Fair enough. But basically, it was the wives or girlfriends of the biggest Twitch streamers at the time. The point I'm trying to make is, Purgatory and Spade, I don't think there's anyone else in a relationship in the community. Maybe there will be at some point. True. But the point I'm trying to make here, very convoluted, I know. But Purgatory and Spade, you should both host some sort of podcast and either talk amongst yourselves or get people on with, like, mental disorders. Why not? And then just talk about it.
Vahimo, you forgot me.
Oh, fuck, I forgot Vahimo. That's my bad. I'm so sorry. Vahimo, I'm sure Spade and Purgatory would be very willing to have Vahimo on that, on that crew. On that, podcast people thing. Can't believe I've missed like Krabscast for a little less than half a year's game. That is true. It's been a while.
With like the mental health podcast thing and shit like that. I've thought about it in the past, honestly, Purgatory, because I'm really passionate about all of that shit, and like as soon as I start talking about it, I could probably fill hours and hours of shit like that.
I don't doubt it. Mike says, can you bring back chat and get rid of the fucking dudes? I hate them. Yeah, I'm getting rid of these little shits as soon as the boss fight's over. Ivor says, Krebs, how many warnings do I get? I don't know what you're talking about. It entirely depends. It also depends on what you're planning on doing and where. Just to clarify, just how many warnings does a slur use? All of them. You're gone straight away. Actually, no.
Depends on the slur.
It depends on the slur. Depends how well I know you. I'm pretty sure that being openly racist or homophobic in my chat or the Discord is just going to get you instantly banned. And you're probably going to get...
do it.
Yeah, Spade will personally do it, and you're probably going to get ridiculed in the community. Not that you will see it, because you won't be in the community anymore, but you'll probably get ridiculed behind the scenes. Just so you know. What about a level 2 slur?
What the fuck is a level 2 slur?
The point I'm trying to make here, Ivros, yeah, it's probably going to use all of your warnings, mate. Not to mention the fact that you're probably going to be on very fucking thin ice. With Spade especially, and me as well. If you somehow get away with using it. Rage bait? Lol. It's all, I mean, brother, I don't care if it's rage bait or not. Like,
don't rage bait me too much because I will rage and then you're fucking gone.
Yeah, like, I don't know, rage baiting mods or rage baiting the owner of a community is, do you know what? There's smarter decisions that have been made, Ivros.
Yes, absolutely.
I love it when people just say, oh, it's just rage, like, I just fucking killed your whole family, bro. It's just rage bait, LeMayo. Okay, alright, let's get these guys out of here.
Nice. Good job.
Can we rage bait Kiwi? I don't care who you fucking rage bait as long as you don't use slurs. Or be racist, or homophobic, or ableist. Yada yada yada, right? There's a big long list of things that you should fucking probably be aware of when you reach, you know, past the age of 12. And if you're not aware of them, then unfortunately, you might just be banned. Can we have a public execution for Ivros? Ivros, ask Mike. Well, he hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah, just wild.
He's not done anything yet. He was kind enough to ask, right? JX and Brody, and we want a public execution for Brody and Dustal Dawn as well. Well, whatever happens in Dustal Dawn Rebirth is, you know, it's your doing, not mine. That's, you know, it's you guys doing it, not me. I'm just the admin. The pipe bomb is coming, Krabs. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have a really fun story to tell my kids when half of my body is blown off by a shitty pipe bomb Ivros probably made.
In his face.
You know, I've been really surprised if Ivros ever manages to make a pipe bomb. That's not a challenge, just to clarify. It's just a insult.
We aren't allowed to use slurs on stream no more. You never were allowed to use slurs on stream.
I know that. I know that. Certain...
Learn how to write the word aloud.
Yeah, I don't think you were ever fucking allowed to use slurs on stream unless you want to go to like Kick or something. But Kick is a cesspool, so I probably wouldn't recommend it. I know that some streamers still use the R slur and the R slur, R word, whatever you want to fucking call it. I know that some streamers still use it, but that's probably one of the lesser slurs, unless you're someone who sits on Twitter every single day and, I don't know, gets pissed off over everything. If you're autistic, can't you say the R slur? I don't think... I'm pretty sure in a medical term, the R slur, the R word, isn't actually correlated to being autistic.
Oh.
It's not, it's got nothing to do with autism. It's like Down syndrome, isn't it?
Well, technically it's any sort of disability.
Any disability. Oh, I see, okay. Well, I always correlated it with Down syndrome. Well, not...
Which is a disability.
Whoa, that's crazy. Well, no, I didn't actively correlate it with Down syndrome. It's just that the actual meaning behind the word I always thought was Down syndrome. It's not like I thought of Down syndrome every time someone said it.
Let me Google the origins.
Treading on thin ice, buddy. Crazy. Hey Jax, there was a difference between swears and slurs since the F word has two different meanings. Calm yourself, buddy. What's going on? Crazy.
For someone with an actual mental disability or for someone who is considered stupid, slow to understand, or ineffective?
That's crazy.
Okay, Wikipedia.
Wikipedia said it's a slur, but it's also calling someone stupid.
As a comparison to stereotypical traits perceived in those with mental disabilities.
I don't particularly understand, like I was saying, if you're autistic, can't you say the R slur? I don't particularly understand why you'd want to say a word that has negative connotations toward what you have, in general. Just, like, wild thing to say. But, like, a wild thing to, you know, wild concept, but whatever. Apparently, Bohema got banned on Twitter. And Game said two smartest decisions I've made is never installing Twitter and never installing TikTok. True. That is genuinely probably the smartest decisions you've ever made in your whole fucking life, Game. Me too. I don't know what I did. I don't know. I just got banned for no reason.
were you guys like under 14 when you made the account, or set your age to under 14? Because that's what I got banned for before.
When will Krub start his D&D campaign? I saw that message earlier, Anki, where you asked me to do like D&D stuff. Maybe. Do you know what? Maybe. I'd probably do better as like a dungeon master, I think, but I don't actually know how to do any of that. I just know it's kind of just storytelling, but in the form of a board game. And like dice and stuff. It seems really fucking nerdy, a bit too nerdy for me, but some stuff I've seen is kind of interesting. I don't know, maybe if I don't know, ever get into it, I suppose. Next week? Okay, good. That is not what I said, Anki. Jason should DM and Krubs, Jason should dungeon master and Krubs should be a player I would watch. Do you know, if Jason is doing like a Dungeons and Dragons thing and he'd be willing to teach me and anyone else who wants to join in, like a community Dungeons and Dragons stream might be kind of cool. But I don't know anything about Dungeons and Dragons apart from the fact that it's like storytelling in the form of a board game. So yeah, I'd be down to try it, as in like something new. But Jason would have to have the patience to explain everything to me, which I don't know if he has. Mike says, I wanted to get into Dungeons and Dragons, but it's too nerdy for my liking. Yeah, I feel like there's this massive fucking correlation with Dungeons and Dragons and, like, how nerdy it is. Because people get, like, I'm genuinely surprised as to how much people get into it. I'm not disrespecting those people at all. Anyone who likes Dungeons and Dragons, that's perfectly fine, you know. Bro, I play fucking video games every day and stream. Like, I'm also a fucking nerd. But at the same time, there is this massive, massive correlation with Dungeons and Dragons and nerds, and I think that's for the reason that people get so fucking into Dungeons and Dragons. Like, really into it. Which is kind of cool. It's nice to see. But it's not really something you see a lot, other than, you know, with video games, right? Or, I don't know. Whatever other hobbies are, like, really big. Do you know what else is massive? Why are you even repeating this meme, Brody? You're the last person on Earth I'd figure who'd stoop to, like, J. Piggy's level, you know? So the Marvel Rivals addict. Yeah, Ivros, I don't know if you fucking heard me say just a second ago. I literally just play video games every day and fucking stream. Like, I'm also a fucking nerd. I'm not disrespecting, like, Dungeons and Dragons players. I'm just kind of saying how it is. There is a massive, like, massive... I'm getting infected. there's a big correlation. Like, there's this big sort of, like... Whenever people think of Dungeons and Dragons, they think of, like, nerds playing it, right? And dipping now, have fun. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Sly. And I hope you spend Valentine's Day accordingly. And I hope you have, you know, have a fun rest of your day.
Don't drown in homework.
Or don't drown, like, normally either.
Stop.
Thank you for the like, Brody. My name is Edwin. I made the Mimic. Did you guys see the new Mimic game thing trailer? Anyone?
Absolutely not.
The Secret of the Mimic.
I've seen it on my YouTube recommender, but I haven't actually watched it.
I saw it. I watched it. It looks okay. It looks better than Security Breach, but you know.
16 personality test. What did you get, game?
I do personality tests like every 3 months just to check if it's changing. It is, by the way. It is changing.
Have you done the 16 personalities test though?
Me? Yeah. Like I said, I literally did I did them on the train back from your mum's place.
No, that was an IQ test.
No, I also did a personality test. I just wasn't doing it like openly.
Wait, what was No, I want to see it. Apparently, INTJ.
I think that's the really rare one. Ivros says, how many Ivros would it take to beat a Krubs at boxing?
Oh, Architect.
How old are you again, Ivros? I also don't know how good you are at boxing. Like I said, I do them like every 3 months or some fucking shit.
INFJ is the rare one. Architect, yeah. Oh, damn.
16, then like 2 or 3 probably Ivros.
I'm gonna do mine now.
I can't be bothered to do the personality thing again.
Wild. Okay. Need chat to help me. You regularly make new friends, do I? Not really, no. Wouldn't
You know
say
what? Fuck
so.
it, I'll do it as well.
Okay.
Hold on.
Let's do it together.
Yeah, I know, I'm waiting. Wait for me. Do you regularly make new friends? I disagree. I strongly disagree, actually. No, do you know, I only slightly disagree.
Yeah, that's what I did as well.
Complex and novel ideas. Do you know, hold on. I'm going to share my screen real quick.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Give me just a moment, chat. I need to do this properly. Game capture.
I was 16. I can't believe I was having beef with someone that's 7 years younger than me.
That's a little embarrassing, yeah, actually. Wait, what do you mean this can't be captured with game capture? Huh? Use window display? I can't capture this with a display capture? Okay. Fuck me then. Hold on. Give me a second, chat. Where's this fucking thing? Oh, there it is. Give me a second, chat. We're gonna have to put it like this.
What are you doing?
I'm just putting the display capture on the TV.
Oh, I see.
Cool. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Strongly agree. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments.
Yes, absolutely.
I disagree. Your living and working spaces... I'm actually going to... yeah. Working spaces are clean and organized. I disagree, yeah. You stay calm even under a lot of pressure. And the idea of networking and promoting yourself to strangers is very daunting. Disagree. Prioritize your plans of task effectively. It's such a middle. Numbers or data? People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers of or data. I'm in the middle for that one, actually. Oh yeah, I'm in the middle. Use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Yeah, I kind of agree. You had a small mistake. Overall abilities and knowledge. No, I strongly disagree. Prioritize factors of people's feelings within determining a course of action. You have to allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. I strongly agree. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Agree. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Kind of agree. Experimenting with new and untested approaches. I strongly agree. You prioritize being sensitive and being completely honest. Wait, you prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest? What does that even mean?
That you sometimes don't say exactly what you're thinking just to, like, spare someone's feelings?
I'd probably disagree a little bit. I'd really seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore, yeah. I'm prone to worrying about things that will take a turn for the worse. Enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. Crazy. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. Absolutely agree. Prefer doing your chores before you're allowing yourself to react. Yep, I agree. Disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. Agree. Usually wait for others. No, never mind. I strongly fucking agree with that. Usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Kind of disagree. Your mood can change very quickly. Disagree. Not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Agree. Oh, kind of. You often end up doing things in the last possible moment. Agree. Enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. Absolutely. Usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Disagree. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Disagree. When facts and feelings conflict. Usually find yourself following your heart. Yeah. You find it challenging to maintain a constant work or study schedule. Yeah, I agree. Very second guess the choices that you... Actually, only a little bit. You rarely second guess the guesses that you made. Middle. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Probably.
Would people describe me as lively and outgoing?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Absolutely agree. Usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. Yep, true. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Yeah, that's true. I do. Yeah. You rarely feel insecure. Not really. You avoid making phone calls. Kind of. Actually, no, I'm in the middle of that. Enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Absolutely. Usually connect with the people you have just met. Agree. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yeah. You still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago? Absolutely not. You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world will look like in the future? Disagree. Emotions control you more than you control them? Absolutely disagree. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what's most logical and efficient. Kind of disagree. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy and organizing consistent efforts. Completely agree. Someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. That's an interesting thing. You love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Absolutely. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Nope, completely disagree. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than to quiet, independent places. Kind of disagree. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Yeah. You often feel overwhelmed. A little. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Absolutely agree. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. Absolutely agree. You're more likely to rely on emotional intuition and logical reason when making a choice. That's 50-50 actually. You struggle with deadlines. A little. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Your gender. I'm a male. Oh, I got the architect as well.
Wild. I still have the same. I'm still the mediator.
Give me a second. Where do I get rid of this? Chat box, personality. There we go. Nice. Sorry for not answering chat. I was doing a personality test because I thought it'd be goofy and fun. What is it? What is this exactly? Yeah, INTGA. I've got the exact same one that Game has. It's hilarious. Game said earlier it's crazy, and then corrected himself. Not really. And I kind of agree with that. I hope you remember what I've told you, Krabs. I also remember the things that I, you know, realize about people. So it's a bit of both. Interesting. It's kind of cool, though.
And yeah, Behemoth, you're right. I am INFP.
Ivros says POV when you're too annoying and Krabs ghost you. I was ghosting the entire chat, Ivros. It wasn't based on you personally. I was just doing something on a different, you know, on a different fucking tab. I wasn't looking at my chat. Also, just to clarify, Ivros, currently, just like you, I don't have a second monitor. Which is exactly why I couldn't see my chat. And unlike you, I'm not going to be booting up my chat on my phone.
Huh?
I hopped into Iros's stream yesterday, and John was making fun of him for the fact that he opens his phone to read the chat. I do that as well whenever I have a setup with one monitor. But, I mean, still. I have my phone.
Who?
I sold my monitor for money. You sold your monitor for money? Damn. Times must be tough.
For real.
What did people say in the chat? Apparently Mike's also going to be doing it.
Yeah. Interested to see that.
It's 9:39 for Grubs. Interesting, says Ivros. Yeah, I live in the UK. Brother, that's not a secret. I got Grubs weather. Pipe bomb incoming. Crazy. I'm pretty sure I've already said them on stream a few times before where I'm at. What city in England I'm living in. I'm not going to repeat it. But I have said it before. Vahimo said earlier, I think Krubs will be ISTJ or ESTJ. I'm still INFJ. What is INFJ? Hold on, I'm gonna quickly check this. Wait, hold on. I kind of want to see this. Give me a second. Chat, if anyone does want to see this... Let me quickly just... I'm gonna put this at the very top, actually. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna be making a new thing. If anyone does want to see this, by the way... Apparently my personality traits...
Advocate.
What, sorry?
Advocate.
What's advocate?
Vahimo.
Where can I see all these? I'm gonna check them in a second. According... Sorry.
Oh, sorry, you go on the side and just on personality types.
Got it. Cool. Well, anyways, what I was going to be saying is that apparently my personality traits are 54% introverted, 96% intuitive, 71% thinking, 51% judging, and 86% assertive. What?
Want to know mine?
Yeah, sure.
76% introverted, 61% intuitive,
Makes sense as well.
90% feeling,
That's crazy.
61% prospecting, and 97% turbulent.
That's crazy. Quite literally just the opposite.
Yes!
Well, you know what they say, chat? Opposites attract.
Yin and yang.
Your weaknesses. High standards. Your high standards can sometimes slow progression and frustrate colleagues. True. Aversion to routine. You may struggle with mundane tasks, potentially overlooking important details. True. Too independent. Your preference for working alone can hinder collaboration and team dynamics. No, that's. I'd probably argue that's not true. Direct communication style. Your direct style might be perceived as harsh, especially by more sensitive colleagues. Mamma mia. Damn, they got that shit right on the money.
Listen here, my weaknesses. Perfectionism. Your quest for ideal outcomes can hinder progress and action.
That's
Emotional
true, yeah.
sensitivity. Your sensitivity to feelings may lead to stress and burnout. Self-doubt. Your introspection can sometimes morph into negative self-talk. And procrastination.
Crazy.
Your tendency to delay tasks can impede personal goals. I'm just so
Absolutely
called
insane.
out.
Absolutely insane. Hold on, I'm gonna check out what the Should I do that test? You guys should do that test and post the like screenshots into the chat. I don't see why not.
Yes. It's called 16 Personalities.
It's literally like it's literally called 16 personalities. You can literally just Google it once and find it.
Yeah, Vimo, I don't think you can put a post.
What's going on?
Just 16personalities.com. In the meantime, do you want to see my goops holding a large Nutella jar? Yes. You have to ask that? Damn. I want Ozzy to do the test.
According to this thing as well, it says my strengths are strategic vision. I'm an independent thinker, efficiency, and analytical thinking. Yeah, that sounds like me.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I have creative vision, prioritizing your values, building team harmony, and adaptability.
That sounds, yeah, that also sounds, that sounds true, yeah.
Huh.
Sounds pretty right. What site is it? It's literally, yeah. It has 16 personality, I put in well, I didn't put the name of it in screenshots, but my thing is in screenshots.
16personalities.com. It's pretty easy.
Relatively easy. Unless you have the brain, you have a brain the size of a peanut.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the toilet for smoke, and I think I'm gonna get my can of ravioli.
Sure, in which case, I'm gonna entertain chat.
Yes, I'll
Keep
be
them
right
all
back.
entertained, and yeah, all good.
See you in a minute.
See you in a minute. And I'm gonna grab my food once she's back, because it's in the oven. I sent you my thing, Grabs. Yeah, all good. I'll check it out now. That's all in Russian game. I can't read a single fucking word of that. I presume it's the same thing, though. My god, my memory is not good enough for this. Oh, you're relatively, like, on the middle. Like, roughly on the middle on each of those. Interesting. $54% logic. Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Interesting. Very interesting. My fucking results are, like, so skewed. Well, mostly. The only thing that I have, like... Oh, never mind. I'm on the middle of introverted and extroverted. I'm also in the middle of judging and prospecting, which is relatively accurate. I think that's something that has generally changed about me a lot, and it's the fact that I don't judge people as often as I would do, like maybe a year or two ago. Because I used to judge, like, well, I wouldn't necessarily judge them, but I was a very judging individual, if that makes sense. Crabs, can I come to your house with Lulu John to beat you up in boxing? You'd probably fail. I'd bet my bottom dollar you'd fail, but if you're asking, like, a challenge basis, sure, I'm sure it'll be a challenge for you guys. Me and Loser John would win. How tall are you two? I presume you're both 16. And I also presume you're shorter than me. And I also presume you haven't done martial arts before. I got 88% introverted. That's crazy, Vahima. That kind of makes sense, yeah. Both about 15. Me 16, him 15. Yeah, 6T? Is that... nearly 7 for real? Nearly 7 feet. I highly fucking doubt Loser John is 7 foot tall. I'd be surprised if he is. That'd be kind of funny, actually. I always figured you and John... well, actually, more John. I always figured John would be particularly short. Oh yeah, the fucking Iris events thing had like some sort of Hunger Games event today or something. I really could. Why today of all days? Can we play Marvel Rivals now? I'll play some Marvel Rivals in like half an hour. Like I'll switch over to Marvel Rivals in like half an hour-ish time to stream it. Marvel Rivals is gay. Brother, I don't think you can be saying that, mate. Well, if Marvel Rivals is gay, consider me a homosexual. Anyways. Have you guys done the personality test yet? I want to see what you guys have. I want to see what your personalities are. Spade is gone. I won't get beat up for making those comments. That's technically not false. Technically not false. Just to clarify, chat, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Because we have a few gay people in the community. Well, no, that's not solely the reason that, you know, it's not bad to be gay, or whatever. I'm digging myself into a very deep hole here. I'm gonna stop. 64% introverted. That kind of makes sense. I'm not gay, smiley face. I highly doubt that game. Or, well, I'm doubting it more and more. Walking on it. Bro's walking on that thing. What the fuck? Why? Because you make all these strange, really fruity, really sus comments, game. Constantly. To the point where it almost seems like you're trying to tell us something. Are you for real? Sort of. I'm kind of fucking around. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised. Why do you doubt Krubs? Do you have a little secret with the game? What? You think I'm in a relationship with game? That's crazy. Yeah, we send each other kissies in the morning. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Even Vahimo agrees. I'm not going to comment on that game. Anki, send what personality type you are as well. That's some interesting personality traits, though.
I'm back.
Welcome back. The personality thing also confirmed something that like my theory on the fact... I told you this before, Mara. The theory that I have that my brain works subconsciously a lot more than others, like other people's brains do, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, yeah, there's a particular... I know there's a particular word for it, that there's, like, actual proper ways of doing this. I just don't remember what it is. But I do know there's two types of, like, problem solving. There's the first type, which is, like, Sherlock Holmes, which is incredibly analytical, where you sit there and you analyze everything and I can kind of do that. But the second way of problem solving, which is a lot more uncommon in people, is... There was also another detective in popular media back in the day that used this method. But this particular method of problem solving relies on someone basically just bathing themselves in the environment and having their subconscious basically put the puzzle pieces together for them. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And the results that I got were that I'm 96% intuitive. Which pretty... Well, it doesn't completely confirm my theory, but I'm pretty damn fucking sure. Like, I've always sort of had this, where I'm not very good at, like, analyzing things necessarily, but I'm very good at coming up with conclusions that other people's can't... Other people's? I'm having such a fucking hard time speaking today for some reason. That other people don't, like, can't really see sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. And so I've been thinking about that, and I'm pretty damn sure that I have this other type of problem solving, where it's basically my subconscious working in the back to piece these things together, and then you know, it just kind of appears in my brain. It seems like I'm getting it out of my ass, but in reality, it's just my subconscious, my intuition, basically. Because that's literally what intuition is. It's just piecing things together in the subconscious, and then, you know, people are like, oh, I've eureka, I've stumbled across it, or it's come to me in a dream, you know? Not, you know, not really getting it from some sort of magical place. It's just your brain putting it together and then giving it to you in the form of a dream, or an idea, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty damn sure that's what I have. Like, I'm not an incredibly good analytical thinker. If that makes sense. I'm quite good at it. Like, I can piece things together, but I'm much better by having my brain just subconsciously do shit for me. What was in the box, Jay? What did you get, Jay? What? Mine is really inaccurate, says Anki. By the way, Jason wouldn't mind teaching about D&D, Crabs. Oh, nice, cool. I'd have to see when I'd be down to do that. But yeah. It's like a new thing? Oh, I don't mind. I'd be down for that. It's in screenshots. Alright, what's in the box? What's in the box? I think Iros is going fucking schizo.
Already? DDD is only tomorrow.
I know, right? He's like, what's in the box? What's in the box, Jay? What's in the box? Anki is an ISFP, but he says that his feels very inaccurate, so. Jay is an ISFPT, which is the adventurer. Jay has 64% introverted. Yeah, I can kind of see that sometimes. 61% observant. I can also see that as well. 63% feeling. I can't tell if that's accurate or not. 72% prospecting. That wouldn't be my first guess, but fair enough. And 85% turbulent. Yeah, I feel like that one's accurate. Next week, good. Bro, I'm not too sure if I'll be able to do it next week. It entirely depends on how my schedule is looking with regards to uni work and, you know, projects and stuff that I have to do. It was a fucking bench, bro. I did say it's not for me. I'm gonna touch you. Well, I genuinely have no fucking idea what's going on right now. Interesting, though. Interesting to see everyone's results. You should post your results as well in the screenshots.
Will do.
It might encourage other people to do it as well. Anyways, I'm gonna go get my food, so I'll be back in just a second.
Okay.
Game says also, I don't think that's gonna be a surprise, but I'm phlegmatic? I don't fucking know what that is. I'm gonna be a wreck.
Let me take these screenshots for you, chat. I'm probably gonna ask Ozzy later to do the test as well, because I'm very interested to see the difference between me and Ozymandias as alters. Phlegmatic? Wait, hold up. Let me Google that word. Unemotional and stolidly calm disposition. I see. Interesting.
I'm back. I look like a Minecraft skeleton, says Eyebrows. That's unfortunate. Might need to go to the gym then. Look it up. What is phlegmatic?
It means having an unemotional and stolidly calm disposition. Similar words are self-controlled, calm, and composed.
Externally game, perhaps, maybe. But I feel like you're an incredibly emotional person on the inside. You're probably one of the more emotional people I've met. In my opinion. Anki says, I was sure I would be more calm and more introverted in my description, but I wasn't. I see. Well, I mean, I feel like with these tests, take them with a grain of salt, obviously. If you feel like it's inaccurate, it probably is. Because of the fact that the questions don't give you a particular time frame, if that makes sense. Not a time frame to answer, but you're going to be answering the questions that are presented to you based on the current time frame of where you are currently in life, if that makes sense. And so, that's why I said that I do these tests every 3 months, just to see what changes. Do the test again in 3 months, and you'll see that it has changed. These aren't particularly accurate tests. They're nice, and they're probably quite accurate, to some capacity, but they're not going to be the be-all end-all. Can someone link the test? Do you mind putting it in the chat, Mara, please?
Yeah, give me a second.
I don't think that's the case now, Grubs. That's fair enough, game. I haven't talked to you, properly. At least not as much as I talked to you back then. So, fair enough. Maybe it has changed. I'm obviously judging your personality based on the experiences I've had with you. And I'm also kind of a believer that it is generally quite hard for people to change. So I probably would still assume, game, that some capacity of that past version of you still lives on within you, if that makes sense. I spent all this time trying to do the wrong test, where I have to pay to get my results. My dumbass didn't see the link. Okay, Mara, post the link. I'm gonna pin it.
Okay.
Apparently, even the incredible Infernal Purgatory is too dumb to find the right fucking page.
Oh,
There you go, it's pinned. It's pinned in the chat. I'm not denying that, but I'm far, far less emotional. Fair enough. Fair enough, game. Fair enough.
I randomly took like a trauma test and I got a score
brother.
from 33 out of 40. Whoopsie.
Crazy. If you haven't done it already, go do the test. You're going to be able to find out some cool things about yourself, and then you can post it in the chat to flex. And maybe you'll get the really secret rare one that me and Game got. Is that the rarest one? I don't know. I have no idea. Is the INFTJ thingy the rarest one? I don't know. Nobody's answering me. Mara apparently doesn't want to answer me.
I don't know. It's a very
Never
low
mind, she's
percentage
eating.
in the single digits.
Oh, I see. Well, if I were to say that I'm surprised that I'm special, I would be lying.
I'm also special, just not in the personality department.
We know. Mara, don't worry. We know.
For example, I'm left-handed. And that's only 10% of the
What the
population
fuck?
is left-handed.
Guys, what the fuck? I want a divorce.
Wow.
Yeah, the fact that you're 97% turbulent, Mara, is fucking crazy. Also, the fact that the mediator personality type is literally just a picture of a fucking woman with a flower sitting in fucking nature is insane.
Interesting. About 12% of men are left-handed, but only about 8% of women.
Damn, so you're like rare. You're like a shiny Pokemon card.
I am. Hehe. Children of left-handed parents are more likely to be left-handed. However, because the overall chance of being left-handed is relatively low, most children of left-handed parents are right-handed. Interesting. My parents are right-handed. I think my grandpa is left-handed, but because my parents are both right-handed, and so is my brother, I had a lot of struggle learning how to write, and I know specifically that I struggled a lot with learning how to tie my shoes.
Same, but that's because I'm fucking brain dead. Not because I'm left-handed.
No, my mom just didn't know how to teach me and try to, like, mirror it.
William says, apparently INFJ used to be the rarest, but now it's ENTJ, with only 1.8% having it. Damn. What exactly is ENTJ? I'm gonna quickly Google that. I'm gonna quickly see what that is. I'm curious now. Personality types. Let's see. ENTJ personality. The Commander. The underlying thought running through the ENTJ's mind might be something like, I don't care if you call me an insensitive badass. Badass? Is that meant to be a badass? I don't know. It's all just stars. Insensitive. Oh, I don't care if you call me an insensitive bastard, as long as I remain an efficient bastard.
Wild.
Incredibly specific. No wonder it's rare. And the first quote for this the commander personality type, the ENTJ personality type, is a quote from Steve Jobs that says your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. That's pretty based, though. That's pretty fucking based. ENTJ Piggy, fuck you, bro.
Oh, oh my god. %43% trauma test, better than expected. Still high. Welcome back from the ads.
Welcome back. Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go quickly grab something. Also, I'm gonna be playing Marvel Rivals in like 6 minutes.
Oh, what? Why fuck you, Jay? Don't play Rivals? Why? I can't play. Oh, true. That makes sense. Fair enough, game.
Right, chat, I've got myself some spring rolls. You guys like spring rolls? Chat, where do we rate spring rolls on a scale of 1 to 10?
Too much vegetables for my taste.
What? You're crazy. I think spring rolls are banging.
Just don't like vegetables.
Anki says 8 out of 10 to be honest if you get a dip. I'm gonna mayonnaise dip, and it's banging. Game asks what? Spring rolls? Just Google it, mate. Like Ross, Anki means a dip, like mayonnaise or some sort of sauce, you know? Yeah, they're dry, they're a little shit, but...
Sorry.
No, no, yeah. Vehemo says vegetables are great. I kind of agree. I really like vegetables.
I don't like vegetables.
Yeah, well...
I don't like vegetables or fruit.
How are you still alive?
That's what my doctors are wondering as well.
Ever says, what, you freaks? You're terrible people. What are you referring to, Ivros?
What?
Sweet and sour sauce is good? Bro, sweet and sour sauce is fucking goated. That's just Russian, game. I can't speak Russian or read it.
Huh.
Sauce for spring rolls? What the fuck? Maybe you're the crazy one, Ivros. Hmm? To be fair, though, I think I might be the crazy one. Because Spade can confirm this. I pretty much just add mayonnaise to everything.
That or butter?
No, butter's valid. Na zdrowie done? Yeah, fair enough.
More ads. No!
Yay! Get pizza. Oh, no, he can't hear me. I'm gonna frown. Mayonnaise to everything.
Something.
Mayonnaise to everything is based. It's... I love mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is probably the only reason I'm still alive. But it's pretty damn good. Like, whenever Mara made lasagna in Germany, when I was in Germany, well, okay. It was either mayonnaise or... what the fuck is it called? Chip sauce? No, what was it called?
Oh, pommes sauce.
Pommes sauce, there we go. It was either mayonnaise or pommes sauce. I just drowned that fucking lasagna in sauce and then just ate it. I'm back, welcome back, Jay. What I was going to tell you, Jay, is you should get Pizza Place to gift you a sub. Because, you know, he's got to gift you a sub anyways.
What's the personality type?
Who?
Yours?
Give me a second. It's literally that. I've gotten screenshots.
Was it the architect?
Yes.
Damn! Purgatory is also architect.
Nice.
I could go for some dino nuggies right now. I ate dino nuggies a few days ago. Because they're cheaper than the normal nuggies. Fuck you, Spade. Well, I've got adult money and I decided I'd buy dino nuggies with it.
Angie says Krabs eats lasagna with mayo instead of bechamel. I don't know what bechamel is. Sorry. Vima says mayonnaise is base as fuck. Finally. Finally, after all these fucking years, someone understands me.
What is bechamel sauce?
I don't know.
Mother sauce is a French cuisine. White Rouget milk seasoned with ground nutmeg.
That sounds kind of nice, you know. Sounds a bit bougie, but fair enough.
Yes. Oh, it's the white sauce you use in lasagna. I thought it was just creme fraiche.
What the fuck was that?
Like the cat moving the
Bechamel is so good. Bechamel sounds like something that would like come out of. Where's Fahima from?
Netherlands?
Netherlands, there we go. I completely forgot that. I was gonna say Dutch, but Dutch is not a country. That's a language.
That is not the country.
But yeah, bechamel sounds like something that would come out straight from fucking Bahima's country.
No, it's French.
I know, but just like I'm saying that based off of I'm basing that off of that funny fucking show we watched.
Oh. Completely forgot again what it was called.
Ungzil or something?
Ungezellig.
Ungzelig. Man, Netherlands is such a funny country. Good thing it's only made up, right, guys? Good thing it's not a real place. Bechamel is the white ground sauce. Don't hate on it. White ground base? Something at least? I think ground sauce is probably the right way to put it. I don't think anyone's going to go around calling it a base sauce.
Imagine joining DTD tomorrow, kind of cringe. Fuck you, Jay. Made up, right? Either my face and neck are just really warm right now, or my hands are really fucking cold. Can't really decide. My bad. She just brought my PC.
What do you mean decide, bro?
Me. You should have, Jay. Just get a laundry basket and then bring your PC every time you go. That's what a friend used to do every time we host LAN parties here.
And he says you can't sell body parts on eBay. That is true. I've tried it.
Fuck you, Spade. I cannot do that. Why not? What is against that?
But he says bechamel plus cheese on broccoli is good as fuck. Bro, cheese on broccoli. Oh, dude. I'd kill someone. I'd kill someone. I'd kill anyone. For
'Cause I
cheese on
can?
broccoli.
But what do you mean you can't? Like, what is, like... Why? I'd have to carry my PC to the car and back every other weekend, and... It's not 50 kilograms! And I'm not here to play games, I'm here to see my dad, and yet you're watching a stream! Go to the library, Jay.
I know, right, game? This guy gets it. This guy fucking gets it. Okay, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. I
Never
escalated
mind.
a bit quickly.
Might be a bit much.
Cat is losing its mind.
If you put cheese in the bechamel, it'll just become like a creamy cheese sauce, and it's the best. Oh, bro, I could fucking go for a creamy cheese sauce.
Sounds really good right
I'd
now.
also kill someone for a creamy cheese sauce.
Oh, also my monitor is attached to a monitor arm? Okay, well that's fair enough. Could have just sat that.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't believe you went with excuse A instead of excuse B, Jay. SMH my
Yeah.
fucking head, bro. SMH my head. Marvel Rivals in 6 minutes, Crabon said. I'm gonna be doing it in a second. I'm currently eating my spring rolls.
Let the man eat.
Yeah, I figured I'd play once I'm done eating. But if you guys really want to, I'll do it in a second then. Okay, well. In any case. Excuse C. I was waiting for that one, Jay. Anyways.
Honestly, I don't know how people live with bad internet.
Me neither. And fucking jump off a cliff. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off. I need to shower. Plus, I wanted to do some of the uni work. Sounds fair enough. Also, grab tune next time. Is it Marvel Rivals yet? Yeah, I'm doing it now. Okay, well, like I said, hope you guys had fun with this pretty poggers part of the stream. From both me and Spade, I hope you all have/had a wonderful Valentines. And if you're lonely, no bitches plus get good. And if you have someone, you should probably spend some time with them. I hope you do, and I hope that the two of you, or multiple, you might be polyamorous, probably not, but you might be. However many people you are in a relationship with, hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's as well. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to Marvel Rivals now.
Okay, then I'm gonna close.
Yeah, come on, we gotta take the TV with us, man.
Okay.
Come on, hold on, let me just quickly turn on the TV. Okay, cool. We gotta. Yep. It's also sentient, by the way. Yeah. Okay, alright.
Well, when my Marvel Rival starts, I'm gonna bring away my dishes. and go for another smoke and see what the cat has been dragging through my apartment the whole fucking time.
Sounds good. Crazy transitions? I know, right? My video plus your video, don't forget about them.
Cherry, what are you doing?
What do you mean, game? You mean the script for the next YouTube video? In which case, I've already, well, no, it's not done, but I have been working on that. And your video? Did you send me the starting soon screen thing, game? I have no idea if you did or not. I've recently been fucking busy as shit. Do I get a drag? Yeah, I'll drag you up in a moment. I'm gonna go have a good stream. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Jay. Just let me know. Oh, good. Wait, no, game. So you sent me it. Okay, cool. Did I miss that? Oh, no, yes, I did miss it. You did send me it. I said I'd check it out. Yeah, I'll try not to forget about that. I'll probably do that. Probably might have to do that tomorrow, because I've got a voice acting thing I need to do after stream. There's a thing that someone wanted me to, like, voice for a video, so I'm gonna be doing that.
Ugh. I haven't gone for a smoke yet, but do you want to go into the stream VC so you can drag the people who want to join?
Yeah, sure, I'll do this. Do that in a second.
Okay.
Yes, I did. A WebM. Alright, fair enough. Also, you cut off. I said that I was doing, like, someone wants me to voice something for a video, so I probably won't be able to check that out today, game.
Okay, I'm already gonna move
Yep,
over.
same.
So, yeah, okay. Okay, now I'm going for a smoke.
Sounds good. Yo, what's up? You look like an NA character in that drawn photo. I have no idea what you mean. Welcome back, Kiwi. We're booting up rivals now. If you want to join us. Oh, 07, bye-bye. Have a wonderful rest of your day, game. Let me quickly make sure everything's working. Properties. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to restart the stream. Because I forgot to launch OBS and...